What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. First thing first, if you guys know me, you know I'm blunt. Keep 100 on the channel at all times. I will never bullshit you guys ever. So we're going to go ahead and talk about today's video. I'm going to be reacting to some very old Marine Corps boot camp footage from 1971. So that's what is that, 50 years ago. So we're finna react to boot camp footage 50 years ago to see exactly how much has changed from then to now. Let's go ahead and hop into the video.
The Marine Corps has also launched a new recruiting campaign, and some people consider it a not-so-subtle put-down of the Army's attempt to join the younger generation. The Marines emphasize they're not joining anybody, that it's tougher than ever to become a Marine, and that only men, not boys, need apply.
Yo, even back then they had the frog voice going on, man. So I'm taking that that's the drill instructor right there. I guess they didn't really wear that campaign. Well, I saw one of them wear the campaign cover, but
Also admit that the
cool.
real purpose of the Marines is to fight wars.
For nearly 2 centuries now, we've kept our standards high and our ranks small. We're a tough club to join.
The ugliest uniform in Marine Corps history, in my opinion, the all khaki service uniform. You know, it was so much in dire need of fucking, a replacement with the current
Tough
alphas.
team to make, and that's exactly how we're going to keep it.
As recruits in the United States Marine Corps, you are the lords of all ranks and will conduct yourself accordingly, affording all superiors proper military courtesy. Anytime that you're spoken to, you will always use the word yes sir, no sir. Anytime that you want to speak to a drill instructor or any Marine around here, you will come up, get yourself at the position of attention, which you are at right now, and say, sir.
So it's amazing that how much the Marine Corps has, stayed the same over the course of the last couple of decades in terms of boot camp. So right here, what you guys see is this is the, this was the contraband room is what they call it. It's the room that they have you stand at attention in front of a desk and take out everything that you brought with you, and they will take away all of the contraband. And usually you'll be able to keep the stuff that, they will allow you to keep.
Private, whatever your last name is, request permission to speak. You will speak when spoken to, not until. All right, as soon as I give you the word, I want you to take everything out of your pockets, turn your pockets inside out, take your wallet out, take all your pictures and papers out of your wallet, lay them up on the table. All right, you got about 45 seconds to get it done. Move it out.
As the musical theme for their recruiting campaign, the Marines plan to use the popular ballad, "I Never Promised You a Rose Garden." Recruits arriving at Paris Island are likely to consider that an understatement.
That's true. So I don't promise you a rose garden. So the Marine Corps isn't as blunt nearly as it used to be, clearly, back in these days. Back in these days, they made it known that, hey, fucking, if, if you're a little bitch, whatever the case may be, we don't want you here. Don't even come this direction. Now, it's no longer like that. Why? Because, it's all about, bringing new people in and everything. But the Marine Corps is not as blunt as it used to be in terms of its, its advertisement and everything like that to try to recruit people.
I want you back at the position of attention.
The Marines call it the shock treatment.
All right, as soon as I pass you
For 9 weeks, the would-be Marine lives in a fashion that is definitely not permissive.
Bring the snacks up on the table when you get through, you understand?
The separation from the last vestiges of civilian identity is both rapid and complete.
All right, so this is one thing in Marine Corps boot camp that would never change, and that is all that hair that you brought with you is coming off. You know what I'm saying? That will never ever change. As you guys can see right now, it's a little bit different of how they did it. Back when I went to Paris Island, everybody was in there was black. I think this dude name was Mr. Tootie. You know what I'm saying? In 3 strokes, all your hair is off your head. So that's pretty much the same case here.
We want a few good men who are proud of their country and who want to serve it in a proud corps. We want men who aren't conformists, but who are disciplined individualists who believe in principles because they have made the decision themselves and not just followed a fad. If everyone could be a Marine, we wouldn't be the Marines. We want quality, not quantity. And we're not looking for a lot of Marines. We just want a few good men.
A few good men the Marines say they're looking for will spend a lot of time like this. The emphasis is on pride and discipline, achieved by pushing the recruit further than he thinks he can go, both physically and mentally.
So as far as the obstacles, they pretty much had the exact same obstacles then as we do now. Obviously, our obstacles are more modernized in terms of, you know, being built and everything. It's like, you know, they probably got some recruits or some shit to, like, you know, nail some wood together. You know, they're spaced out. You know, it's just, you know, everything now is what I'm trying to say is more, you know, on the scale of professionally built or constructed versus back then it wasn't.
The Marines are not interested in young America's changing lifestyles. The Corps has its own lifestyle, and they're not planning to change it.
You had it out, Norton. Thank you. How long is trouble see you there? Not your boot, your thumb. Get your board, get your board. Get it up, get it up.
Okay, so I was looking for that. I was like, they ain't doing that much, you know what I'm saying? That much screaming and yelling in your face. That actually was not the case so far ago, you know, in terms of the Marine Corps being all crazy and fucking going berserk and shit. I don't think that, you know, came around until like sometime in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? But as far as here, obviously they're still going to get inside your face. They're still going to yell at you and make your life hell. But it has nothing on, you know, the DIs back in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s.
Get the board! Get the board! Get the board! Hurry up! Hurry up! Get the board! Let's get back in the board! Get the board! Where's your guns on? Where's your guns on? Get it back! Now get out of the way,
This is the same. Even the way we get chow, we still get chow the exact same way. From my understanding, we have to grab the tray, we put it out in front of us. When it was time to get to the actual line to get your food, that's when you will drop the tray in front of you. So that is insane. You know, the Marine Corps, it's still, you know what I'm saying, keeping these traditions throughout, you know, recruit training as they should, because, you know, it's just a tradition. You know what I'm saying? You can't go away with the traditions. But the Marine Corps lately has been in, you know, a lot of aspects in terms of recruit training.
Close it all the way up, keep it shoulder to shoulder, move it up. Keep it jawline, move it. Keep it moving. You keep it shoulder to shoulder, start your 12-inch side step, bring your heels together. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry. Well, close up, shoulder to shoulder, Pat. Shoulder to shoulder, please. Moving it up.
So PT, obviously you're going to have PT a little bit different. Back in the day, the drill instructors, it looks like they wore white shirts. As of now, they don't wear single colored shirts. Whenever they do PT, they wear the colors of their designated battalion, recruit battalion. So, for instance, if their first battalion, they will wear red shirts, yellow shirts, blue shirts, maroon shirts for 4th Battalion. And I don't know what they're doing with the new, I don't know how they're doing things in San Diego right now.
Straight, stupid! Straight!
We want good men who know that war isn't a game. We want men who feel that while nobody likes war or wants war, somebody has to know how to fight to win.
I want to see some blood. Get it!
Oh, yes, sir. See what I'm saying? It's one of those things, traditions never die in the Marine Corps. Pugil sticks. We still do pugil sticks to this day. I believe we still, I don't remember exactly from my time at boot camp. I know we did the 101s, pugil sticks, and we also did it again later. I believe like one of the weeks leading up to graduation. I'm not sure exactly, but pugil sticks, man. If you join in the Marine Corps, you're gonna get your share of pugil sticks. Even 50 years ago, Marines recruits couldn't avoid pugil sticks, so that's good to see, man. Ooh! All right, I don't think that's fair, man. They jumped that poor boy. They jumped that poor boy. Look at that poor soul on the ground, man. That's insane.
You're gonna kill him. You're gonna get him, right?
Kill him! Kill him! Y'all think it's a game. Listen, nothing excites the drill instructors more than seeing recruits fight each other, man. I cannot stress that shit enough. Whether it's pugil sticks, whether you guys are sparring, whether it's grappling, nothing excites these motherfuckers more than fighting. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, kill them. That's the, obviously they don't want you to kill them exactly, but that's the mentality that they want you to have back then, and that's the exact same mentality they want you to have now. The ideal is to be put in a mind state of life or death situation. So you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, do all you can to destroy your enemy.
We're continuing to train the Marines the way we've always trained them.
The OG way. This is before they put the net. For those who've been to Paris Island, this is the slide for life. They put a net underneath the motherfucker now to prevent you from falling under the water, which I think is bullshit. Because during my day when I went through, I don't think we had the net, and if you fall in, your ass just fall into nasty water. So this is good to see that they still have the slide for life there, and that's exactly what it is. If you fall off that rope, your ass is going in that nasty water that has just been sitting there. Guys know what's in it.
No compromises, no shortcuts, no promises except one. They'll be Marines.
You better hurry up and get up that thing, sweetheart. You better hurry up. One at a time, one step at a time, sweetheart. One step at a time. Hurry up. And in front of hand, 3 and 2. Quickly, stay in breath. How about staying in breath? 3. Turn the right hand around. Move it up, 3.
See, they made him do that shit twice. As you can see, this dude is already soaking wet. They probably made him do it twice, man. That's the point. You know, so if you go to boot camp and you're afraid of heights, right, and you're afraid of just doing something, the drill instructors will make you do it again. I had one dude who was afraid of heights whenever we did the repair tower. This dude with no shit cry and shaking his boots. The drill instructor made that motherfucker do it 8 times. About the 5th time he did it, he was just running up there himself. He got over his fear of heights.
Hurry up.
That's insane. Wow, man. That's the ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't surprise me that so much of in this video of boot camp 1971 remains the same. In a sense, obviously shit's going to change in terms of, you know, infrastructure and stuff like that. In terms of how we do business, the uniforms are going to change, the way we do business as well. We saw that was running around with those shiny, you know, helmets. We don't run around with helmets anymore. We wear our covers. So stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But the principle in terms of how they train recruits at the recruit depot, to me, I believe, is still, similar to when it was around 50 years ago from this clip. Well, if you guys enjoyed these type of videos, let me know. I would definitely do more of these videos if you guys want my aspect format. Like I said, again, I have no issues making these videos in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. We'll get there in no time with you guys' help and support. Until the next time, it's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.